Welcome back to Big Brother. In a house with so many divisions, Krista has somehow found a way to align herself with no one, yet befriending everyone. The men, in particular, seem to have developed a special interest in Krista. Maybe it's strategy, maybe they're just smitten.
I'm Krista. I'm from Louisiana. I'm 28.
What part of Louisiana?
Opelousas.
Ooh.
I came in, I was the country girl from Louisiana. Basically, they didn't think I knew too much, and now it's like there's a haze of wonder.
I know that Hardy really, really digs Krista.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
I definitely see a look in his eye.
I think that Krista is very sexy and very funny and very attractive, but I think the thing that stands out to me most is her personality.
I think Krista uses her sexuality in a way. She does kid around a lot with the guys.
When I first got here, I was really attracted to Krista.
Thank you very much. Happy birthday to you, too.
I'm happy that I'm spending it with the prettiest girl in the house with the biggest heart.
Mike, are you really trying to hit on the Krista girl or what?
Yeah. I like her.
Hey, Nicole, do you want a spoon?
Do I want a spoon?
Yeah, Krista doesn't trust me with a fully clothed spoon.
Dude, don't let Krista fool you. If you start spooning Nicole, she'll flip out.
I made a play last night for a little platonic spoon. I figure, you know, that's the way to go.
We got two young, beautiful women, one married, one not. I think the married woman should take the single bed, and that's right, I will take the wall. Here we go. Right here. Krista, would you kiss that boy?
He wants to spoon with me, which is basically sleep in the same bed with me.
Within 10 days will be the first kiss.
You think I should kiss Boogie? At this point in the game, there's no time for relationships or anything like that.
It's time now to talk with the house guests. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Julie.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Fabulous.
Mike, if it's okay with you, I'm going to flirt with Krista tonight. Hi, Krista.
We're doing it all week. It's pretty fun.
Hi, Krista. How are you?
Hi, Julie. Fine.
You were last week's head of household. So how do you think Hardy did this past week?
I think Hardy did a great job. Everybody has to eventually make their nominations, and it's something he had to live with, so I agree. He did a great job.
It's a tough position, isn't it?
Very tough.
Hardy's going, oh, yeah. Yeah?
Long week.
Yeah. Nicole?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Now, last week when we spoke during the live show,
Yeah.
you told me you wanted to be head of household so badly that you could taste it.
Yes.
Now,
This is the same this week.
oh, it is. You answered my question. Even though it was such a rough week on Hardy and in the entire house?
Oh, listen, I work in a bar, sister. It can't be worse than that. I'm telling you right now.
All right, so you still want to be chief in there.
I will be chief in just a few minutes.
Ooh, we will see during the live competition, won't we?
Better work, girl.
Bunky and Kent.
God.
You knew your time was coming, Bunky. You knew I had to pick on you for a few minutes.
Oh, sure. Go ahead, Julie.
Well, I want to ask the two of you the same question. I mean, no one would have predicted that the two of you would become fast friends, but you did. What did the two of you attribute it to? Bunky, why don't you go first?
It's hard not to be friends with Kent because he's such a hunk of a man. And I've been looking for a sugar daddy for a long time. No, in all seriousness, Rocky Top is a really nice guy, and he's shown me a lot of respect, and I hope I've done the same to him. And we have to live together, so we might as well make the best of it. Might as well make the best of it, and I think we have.
Kent, what do you have to say?
He's a lot like my former husband.
Daddy, you taught him well, Bob.
Bunky is a super guy. He's sensitive. He's a generous sort. He's a lot of fun, and it's hard not to be friends with him. So.
Okay. Well said, gentlemen. Shannon and Will, as this week's two nominees, what are your thoughts tonight? Shannon, you go first.
I think it's been the easiest nomination week thus far. I think everybody got along pretty well the last couple days. There's been no tension the last couple of days, and it's, I think, been a good week.
Will, do you agree with that?
Julie, for me, this has been a tough week. These are dangerous days, and Without the support of my friends here and my friends at home, including Ian, Chris, Alon, Evan, Gene, Al, Andy, and Howie, I don't know how I would have made it.
Don't forget smoke fire.
And, yeah, and it's been tough. It's been tough.
Well, what's been the toughest part for you, Will?
Wow, so many things have been tough. I think that, you know, it looks fun. We're outside in the hot tub, we're playing around, but there's a lot of downtime, and we have a lot of boredom here. So there's only so much you can do in this house. It's a closed environment, and we make the most of it, but I get kind of bored.
Okay. But Shannon, it was totally fine for you this week.
Well, I mean, we got along great. We got everything out in the open. And
But there was a lot of tension when you put everything out in the open, no?
Yeah, there is, but I think we handled it pretty well. We've been good the last couple of days, which has been better than the last couple of weeks, I think. And, you know.
Krista gave everybody haircuts.
You know, well, I have to have Hardy weigh in on this. Do you agree with what Shannon just said?
Not completely, but...
Wait, what a surprise. The two of you don't agree?
Yeah.
No.
Her perception this past week obviously greatly differs from my own, although I must admit that the past 2 days have been more than amicable, and I think that we've all done our best to kind of just come together and understand, you know, this really is just a game, and, you know, we're all kind of stuck here. We all signed on for the same thing, and for everyone to understand that.
That's right. It is just a game. All right. Thank you, house guests. I'll be back in just a few.
Bye, Julie. Bye, Julie.
Bye. As you've seen, Shannon has 1 vote for eviction. Will, none. So far, we've heard from Mike, the only member of Chilltown who gets to vote. He has voted to evict Shannon. Will Krista vote the same way? Let's go back to the diary room as Krista tells us who she thinks should go.
Will's a trip. He's made a lot of enemies in the house, so it's kind of hard for anybody to want him to stay here. Shannon is a very interesting person. She's about being positive, but she throws out a lot of negative. I vote to evict Shannon.
Welcome back to Big Brother. We've seen many sides to Will and Shannon in the 3 short weeks they've lived in the house. But who are Will and Shannon? Well, tonight, we talk to the 2 women who know them best, their mothers.
Does this look like a wig or what?
One of Will's faults is the same thing that his brother and I have. We all have a problem with big hair.
You know, your hair's not big today.
It doesn't get much bigger than this. What is going on there?
The nastiness that I perceive from the other players is that they are intimidated and that they are jealous. The person that you're seeing on television is not a true representation of Will. He adores animals. He's respectful and polite. I think he's playing his game as Evil Will, because I think if you love somebody or you hate them, at least you arouse emotion in them.
Shannon, I nominated you, and Will, I nominated you.
I don't think that Will would ever just tank and give up.
I was nominated.
He's a lion. He's tenacious. There are still so many people that dislike him and want him out.
I'm gonna rebound and work on my hitting skills.
I just wish him the best.
Shannon's funny and witty, and you know, she can be a lot of fun. Maybe sometimes she doesn't mean to hurt somebody's feelings, but she does it. That's just her personality. Shannon's strategy started to change, I think, when she started getting in with the guys and kind of isolating herself from the women. You know, she's not into the smoking and sitting around and talking girl things.
Yeah.
There it is.
I think she feels like she needs to get closer to the people, you know, that she's made, I guess, enemies with.
But Hardy, for you to sit over there and say this is nothing personal is blatant lies again.
I think I'm gonna go clean the toilet.
When Shannon cleaned the toilet with Hardy's toothbrush, that was probably payback big time. I'm proud of Shannon on that one. That'd be something I'd do. I think Shannon still can win the whole thing if she plays her cards right.
Will and Shannon have become a house item, forcing Shannon to face some tough decisions about her boyfriend at home.
I guess some of the most difficult things are seeing how she's interacting with Will. I don't like Will. He doesn't look like the type that Shannon would go with. I can't believe that she would trade Jim.